Oh my god. Oh, it's so warm. Oh my god. That feels so good. Good morning and welcome to Iceland. I'm here for 5 days exploring the south coast of this amazing island with Amy, Amy's sister Jen, and Jen's husband Iain. This is the first part of a 2-part series here in Iceland. I've got loads of this stuff in my mouth. And in this episode, we're travelling along the south coast from Reykjavik to Vik. So we've come to the Blue Lagoon, which is one of the most popular tourist sites here in Iceland. It's only about a 25-minute drive from the airport, so we came straight here.
Oh, it's hot! It's really hot! Oh, it's nice though. Oh. Oh, it's so cool.
So it costs about 10,000 krona to get in, which is not cheap, but it does come with a free silica mask and a free drink as well. Tack. Cheers. Cheers. So the Blue Lagoon is a naturally heated hot spring. The waters are heated by the island's geothermal activity. So the temperature in these pools are about 37 degrees, which is amazing when it's about 2 degrees outside. So I just went to get a silica face mask, which is traditional when you come here to the Blue Lagoon. She didn't tell me not to put it in my beard.
You don't have a beard.
Nice.
Why can't I feel mouth? I'm supposed to eat it.
We just stopped for breakfast at this little bakery called Brown & Co, which do these amazing cinnamon pastries. They cost about 500 krona, which isn't cheap, but you get this huge pastry and they taste amazing. It's a really cool little bakery and I'll definitely be coming back here. We've just made it to our first stop, which is the Seljalandsfoss waterfall. It's got even colder. It's about an hour and a half away from Reykjavik, and it's so cold out that just underneath the waterfall everything has turned into ice. So I think normally you can walk behind the waterfall, but it's closed because it's so icy out. The grass has turned into little icicles. It's just frozen all around the blades of grass. I've never seen anything like this. Waterfall! road to our second location, which is Skogafoss waterfall. You can actually walk up the side of this waterfall and you get a view from the top. So now we're going to go and head up the steps next to the waterfall to get a view from the top. This reminds me a lot of climbing Adam's Peak in Sri Lanka, except we had to wake up at 2 AM for that. So we just reached the top. We got this amazing view of the waterfall. Definitely worth the climb. So we just arrived at our hotel in Vik. We were planning to make one more stop at the black sand beach, but unfortunately the sun had already started setting before we got there, so we pulled over at the side of the road and watched the sunset from there. So this is where we're going to be staying for the next couple of days. We're going out for dinner now, and then we're up early tomorrow morning to go on a glacier hike. Good morning, it's just after 9 AM and we've just arrived at Skaftafell, where we'll be starting our glacier hike in a couple of hours. But first we're hiking about 45 minutes to Svartifoss waterfall. We've made it to Svartifoss waterfall and there is nobody else around. I would definitely recommend, if you're coming here, to come first thing in the morning. So this is Svartifoss waterfall behind me, and the columns that you can see are where the lava has cooled as it's come forward, and it forms hexagonal pillars because the hexagon is the most efficient shape to cool in. It's very cool. And it's so cold at the bottom that all of the water is freezing. So we're just leaving Svartifoss waterfall. I definitely think that was my favourite waterfall so far here in Iceland, and it was amazing to have it all to ourselves. So now we're heading back to Skaftafell to go and start the glacier hike. So we just arrived at the base of Vatnajökull Glacier, which we're going to be hiking up today. We've got our crampons, our helmet and our pickaxes, so we are ready to go.
So what we can see over here, we have on our left side, we have a Virkisjökull and then we have Vatnajökull, which are the two different glacier outlets over here. So the glacier actually was over there on the other side of the lagoon, year 1990. So less than 30 years it's been melting off around 500 meters and around 100 meter thickness.
So our guide just said that this bit we're going to climb up now could be completely gone in 20 years. It's about to get very narrow. Whoa. Oh, this is quite tight. Whew. That was very narrow.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
A bit tight at times.
So we just got back from the Glacier hike, and I would definitely recommend coming and doing this if you're able to come to Vik. It was about 15,500 krona, so again, it's not that cheap, but Iceland isn't cheap and you're paying for the experience of your guides who are going to help you safely get across the glacier. So I would definitely recommend it, and it is worth the money. We went with a company called Arctic Adventures who have offices all across Iceland, and I definitely recommend them. So this is the end of the first part of my 2-part Iceland series. I really hope you've enjoyed watching this, and stay tuned for part 2 where we're going to go and explore the Golden Circle and then go snorkeling between tectonic plates. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.